Big moves in the semiconductor space today. Shares of NVIDIA, AMD, and Broadcom all closing sharply lower, as well as equipment makers such as ASML Holding and Lam Research. The moves come after two Bloomberg reports, one that says President Biden is considering harsher trade restrictions on the chips industry with selling to China, and the second, an interview with former President Donald Trump, where he implied that Taiwan isn't paying enough for U.S. military protection. Taiwan Semiconductor falling sharply too on that news. But a couple of U.S. chip players actually popped on the reports, including GlobalFoundries and Intel, both recipients of funding from the CHIPS Act, both domestic chip makers. Joining us to break all of that down is Bernstein Managing Director Stacy Rasgon. Stacy, welcome. How much of this has to do with former President Trump's comments, and how much is partly reflected in the fact that GlobalFoundries and Intel really have not been performing as well as some of those other names?
Yeah, probably a lot of it is the Trump comments. And, you know, if you read that interview, your first blind takeaway would be, well, he doesn't sound like he's as concerned about protecting Taiwan from China. Although if you read it, it doesn't really say that. It kind of says he doesn't want to do it for free. All right. This is not atypical. You know, I'm kind of having flashbacks, to when he was president, and we'd be waking up and sort of seeing what the latest sort of policy by tweet was that day, and we're having a little bit of flashbacks to that. But it's not an atypical kind of statement from him, and I don't think he was saying protecting Taiwan is not important. I mean, it clearly is important, but it certainly did impact all of the semi companies that still depend on Taiwan for manufacturing, and we did, as you noted, see relative strength in more of the companies that have more of a U.S. focus, Intel, GlobalFoundries, even companies like Texas Instruments, I think today, that have a bigger U.S. footprint, I think on a relative basis, outperform. So that's kind of the dynamic that you saw with this.
Yeah, Taiwan getting the NATO treatment here, but it makes me wonder, given the run that we've seen in AI stocks and what a geopolitical issue that is, whether you're talking about China or you're talking about regulation and policy, how much volatility we have to be prepared for both overall and in the chips as President Trump's comments by the polling get more and more relevant.
Yeah, we'll probably have more volatility. We had that. It's during the 4 years when he was a president. Look, from a sell side standpoint, it was a target-rich environment. There was always something to write about. There was always something that was going on that was moving stocks one way or the other. And yeah, we may be getting back into that again, for sure.
So is this a buying opportunity for any of the names across your coverage universe?
One thing I would note is on, you noted the semi-caps, right? And ASML reported last night, and a lot of the U.S. names came down today. I think that was more on the Biden administration comments around potential tightening of the export controls. And what the Biden administration, at least from the news stories, was potentially suggesting is implementing something called the foreign direct product rule. Mm-hmm. Currently, they've already got export restrictions on the U.S. companies. They would like the foreign semi-cap companies to also participate, and they've been somewhat hesitant. And I won't go into what it is, but the foreign direct product rule would effectively enable the U.S. to apply similar kinds of constraints on the non-U.S. semi-cap companies. The thing is, that news does not really impact the U.S. guys. The U.S. guys are already impacted by this. They're already in China with one arm behind their back. What it would kind of do is level out the playing field between the U.S. players and the non-U.S. players. And so I didn't think there was any incremental bad news for the U.S. semi-cap players from at least the reports from the Biden administration.